What distinguishes a pitcher who is merely good from one who dominates on the mound and attracts the attention of scouts? It's not just talent, it's a relentless mindset transforming how you approach every practice, competition, and challenge. In this video, I will show you how to develop that exact mentality using the principles from Tim Grover's philosophy in the book Relentless, along with the habits of legendary athletes like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. I will guide you through a step-by-step process to cultivate a mindset that sets you apart from the competition and makes you the player everyone depends on when the game is on the line. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Cole, and my goal is to help pitchers just like you unlock their full potential on the mound. I provide clear and reliable guidance on building velocity, mechanics, improving command, and developing a killer mindset. If you're here, you're probably tired of feeling stuck. Perhaps you have the talent, but you aren't seeing the results you desire, and you feel a disconnect between what you know you're capable of and your performance on the field. In this video, we'll bridge that gap by exploring what it means to be a relentless athlete. By the end of the video, you'll have actionable strategies to cultivate an unshakable mindset that will fuel your journey, enhance your performance, and will help you thrive under pressure. Before cultivating a relentless mentality, we have to start with a solid foundation, a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Consider this. Kobe Bryant didn't wake up at 4 in the morning every day just to be good. He was driven by a vision of becoming the greatest player of all time. That ambition fueled his commitment to training up while others were still asleep. The same principle applies to you on the mound. If your goal is simply to do well, it won't be enough when you're in a slump or a coach's criticism affects your mindset. You need a goal that ignites a fire within you, so compelling that no obstacle can stand in your way. Here's how you can do it. Number 1, write down your ultimate goal. This isn't a vague goal like, I want to be a better pitcher. Be specific and ambitious. Maybe your goal is to add 5 miles an hour to your fastball within the next 6 months. Perhaps it's to become the go-to starter in high-pressure games or to land a Division I scholarship. Write it down and put it somewhere you'll see it every day, on your bedroom wall, on the back of your notebook, in your gym bag. It should be a constant reminder of what you're working toward. Number 2, break it down into smaller steps. A huge goal can seem overwhelming, but breaking it down can make it actionable. For example, if you want to add velocity, break it down into refining mechanics, improving your strength, or being more mobile. Make a list of smaller things and set deadlines for them. Number 3, visualize success. Close your eyes and picture what achieving your goal looks like. Imagine yourself on the mound, clocking that fastball speed at a fastball speed you've been aiming for, or getting that final strikeout that wins the championship. Feel the emotions of that moment. This kind of visualization isn't just a motivational trick, it's a tool that strengthens your mental connection to your goals and makes them feel attainable. By doing this, you're setting the stage for everything we will cover in this video. You've taken the first step to create a vision that will drive you daily, whether you're at your best or struggling to push through a plateau. Now that you have your result defined, it's time to develop a mindset that will help you chase it relentlessly. This is where the killer instinct comes in and an unshakable desire to dominate every challenge and expect you to come out on top. Think of guys like Michael. He didn't just want to win, he expected to win, and that expectation drove him every day with every one of his actions. Here's how you can cultivate that same mindset. Number 1, visualize winning before every practice and game. Visualization isn't just about imagining success in vague terms. It's about seeing yourself in specific situations, nailing that slider when you're behind in the count, painting the corner to freeze the batter. Start every practice by visualizing yourself and executing perfectly in pressure situations. Number 2, turn every drill into a competition. If you're going through the motions in practice, you're just wasting your time. Create mini competitions with yourself. Challenge a teammate so you can see who can hit their spots more consistently, or set a personal target for how many quality pitches you'll execute in your bullpen session. This gives every practice a chance to strengthen that winning mentality. Then track your victories and use losses as fuel. Record your personal best and accomplishments and revisit them regularly. But just as importantly, keep track of your losses. Write down what happened, how did it make you feel, and how you respond differently the next time out. Don't dwell on failures, but don't forget them either. Let them fuel your desire to win next time. This practice of tracking and learning from both victories and losses can instill a sense of resilience and determination in you, making you a stronger and more prepared athlete for future challenges. By practicing this approach, you're not just preparing physically, you're preparing yourself mentally to go after what you want, no matter what stands in your way. This killer instinct separates the ones who hope to win those from the ones who are committed to making it happen. What stands out when you think of legends like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant? It's their mental toughness, their ability to push through pain, fatigue, and doubt. This doesn't just happen. They built it through relentless effort and an unwillingness to accept anything less than their best. When your body is screaming to stop, your mind has to say, one more rep, one more pitch. That makes the difference when you're up against adversity or when things aren't going your way in a game. Here's how to develop mental toughness. Number one, put yourself in uncomfortable situations during your training sessions. Don't just train when you're fresh and rested. Train when you're tired, when conditions are less than ideal, or when you feel the strain of a tough week. This might mean doing extra sets when your muscles are already burned out, or you're practicing long toss at the end of a tiring practice session. You want your body to learn to push beyond its comfort zone so that you're mentally conditioned to keep going when you're in a game situation. Number two, override negative thoughts through positive self-talk. When you're in a tough situation, your mind can become your own worst enemy. Use self-talk to drown out those negative voices. Instead of thinking, I'm exhausted, switch it to, I've got more in the tank. Instead of, I can't throw another quality pitch, replace it with, I'm going to make the best pitch possible here. Practicing positive self-talk strengthens your mental resilience over time. And then number three, create a personal mantra. A simple, powerful phrase that captures your mindset and reinforces your toughness. Maybe it's relentless or unstoppable. Repeat it to yourself during tough training sessions or in tough games. Over time, it becomes a mental anchor that helps you push through those critical moments. By conditioning yourself to be mentally tough, you're developing the resilience that makes you dependable on the mound. It will allow you to thrive in high-pressure situations and elevate your performance when others fall apart. The zone. It's not just a buzzword. It's the place where everything clicks, where you're so dialed in that distractions fade away and time seems to slow down. You become almost instinctual, moving on autopilot. For Kobe, his zone trigger was listening to the Halloween theme song, a monotonous, repetitive beat that disconnected him from everything else. Here's how you can develop your routine to enter the zone. Number one, identifying your zone triggers. Everyone's zone trigger is different. It might be a specific song, a mental image, a breathing pattern, or a pregame ritual. Find what helps you lock into it and practice it before every game. Two, create a pre-performance routine. Establish a series of actions that signal to your brain that it's time to focus. This could be a warm-up sequence, a series of breathing exercises, or just how you lace up your cleats. Repetition is key here. The more consistent your routine, the easier it becomes to access the zone. Number three, eliminate external distractions. The zone is about singular focus. Reduce distractions as much as possible. Keep your phone away. Create a quiet space and avoid unnecessary conversation before the game. This environment helps you zero in on what matters, your performance. Being relentless isn't just about being the most naturally talented or having the best stats. It's about having an unbreakable mindset and a deep commitment to pursuing your goals, regardless of the challenges in your way. With a relentless mentality, you become more than just a pitcher. You become the guy that everyone turns to when the game is on the line. If you're ready to apply this mindset to your game, check out the next video where I break down the velocity boost formula and the first step in the power pitcher pathway. In that video, I'll show you how you can add immediate velocity to your fastball using advanced techniques to help you become the pitcher every hitter fears. Click over now and start your journey toward dominating on the mound.